I lost my two best friends just for being extremely honest. This is like a story time, but like this is like a story time, but like there are some learnings that I wanna share with you guys. So let's get into it. My female best friend, she was she was very over she is very overweight. She's like 200 pounds or very close to it. She's a little bit taller than me. Like if I am 5'1", she's like 5'3". Yeah, 164, I guess. Okay, so she was a very sweet. She is very sweet, actually. She has acanthosis nigricans. She also have issues with digestion, stuff like that. And and she used to play at the bingo. I don't know if you guys know that, but like bingo is you bet. My friend was having a lot of issues with envy because I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. She was holding some envy to her friends, and she was like, I don't know, Milene, I'm feeling so sad because I didn't reach anything in my life. So I was like, no, you're actually good. You're studying marketing, like a short major career, and I was like, yeah, don't feel like you're a loser. You're not a loser. And she was like, but now I'm 28 and I'm not making a lot of money to buy a house or just rent an apartment or something like that because I want to be independent. And I was like, first of all, you gotta take care of yourself, because she was eating junk food every single day. And I hope she doesn't have any more food disorders. And also she was very busy with her job. She used to be a babysitter, and she was working for almost 14 hours a day. So I was like, oh, you should quit the job, because you're not making so much money, and also that job is not for you because they're probably exploiting you. Your boss, the mom of the baby you're taking care of, she's not happy with your food, she's not happy with your cleaning, she's not happy with anything. So you should leave that job. So she was like, no, but like this is the only way that I gotta make money, because I wanna be really independent, and also I wanna do the thing, and also she wanna do the gastric sleeve surgery, like you know that. And I was like, okay, if you wanna do that, you gotta lose weight first, because before any surgery, I got 2 surgeries, the doctor always asks you like to eat healthy. I got you. Junk food is very delicious. It's very, very, very satisfying. I'm not gonna lie, but you gotta take the control of it. You can eat healthy like 4 times a week, and you can eat junk food 3 times a week. There's nothing wrong with that. But like this lady was eating like junk food for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. And I was like, stop, you're damaging your skin, you're damaging your stomach, you're damaging yourself actually. And she was like, no, because I'm already fat, that those are my genes, I always be fat or something like that. And she also likes to drink when she goes to the parties. So I was like, so I am in the United States, she's in Peru. So I was like, have fun actually, but you have to understand that the alcohol is not gonna help you to lose weight. So she was like, oh no, but it will be like 1 bottle, 2 bottles, 3 bottles, 4 bottles in a night. I don't like root beer, I don't like beer, I don't like wine. Well, could be wine, but just like once a year. I don't like any type of alcohol. I don't do cigarettes, I don't do 420. I don't do any of that stuff because I don't like it. But she does only the alcohol and the junk food. So I was like, no, you should take care of yourself. And I didn't get mad, but like I was very uncomfortable. Like she doesn't care of herself. She doesn't care of herself. She doesn't take care of herself. I was kind of uncomfortable, and I was like, oh yeah, and also one day I was like giving compliments to myself, because if I don't give compliments to myself, who will do it? So I was sending a voicemail to her, and I was like, you know what, I feel good today, I have a pretty face, I have a beautiful eyes, my belly is flat, my legs are thick, I'm getting thicker and thicker and thicker every day. And she immediately sent me a voicemail telling me that she has big for being fat. She has I can tell she's negligent. She has a lot of issues, that she has cellulitis and etc. So I was very confused, because I was just giving compliments to myself, and she was supposed to be my best friend. My intention wasn't brag about my body and stuff like that. My purpose was actually just giving compliments to myself, but she didn't take it like that. And after I posted a video on social media, specifically on TikTok, it reached $1 million, $1 million views. She immediately blocked me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, on anything. And I didn't notice it the first time, I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty busy making some videos about my makeup stuff, because I do videos in Spanish talking about makeup. And I went to my other TikTok account, and I sent her a message like, can I ask you a question? Like, why did you block me? And she was like, I was comparing myself with you. And that was very weird. I felt very, very, very confused, because you were supposed to be my best friend. But anyways, I told her, you can do whatever you want. After 4 months, I guess, 4 or 5, I don't know. She was like, oh, I was suffering a lot of mental issues, and I just wanna reach out to you because you're a very good friend, and also I don't want to lose your friendship and stuff like that. And I was like, yes. And also, I gotta say, I helped her so much with money, with some cases, but like I was like very clear in this time. But like, if you're gonna be friends again, you're not gonna get any money from me. She was like, okay. But yeah, I tried to help her, like actually help. Like I was like, if you wanna do some videos, just do some videos, like on TikTok, because when a person talks so much about a topic, that means she wanna do that topic or do that, but she was kind of afraid to take action. So I was encouraging her to make videos about any topic that she wants, and she was like, yeah, one day. But yeah, she is older than me. She understands life more than me. In some cases, that's the reason I used to admire her. I admire all of my friends, actually, because I learned so much of them, about beauty, about how beautiful they are, about how extremely strong they are, about some other traits that I want to admire. I look up to people like my mother, actually, because my mother is a very strong woman. And yeah, I admire so much from my friends. And I don't, to be honest, if I open up with you guys, I wasn't raised with envy. And I think this girl was developing a lot of envy and comparison. If I like something about you, I'm telling you, and I probably tell some other friends, look, she has pretty eyes, I like her waist, I like her body, just to not say everybody but her will be like, yeah, she's pretty, and then they just switch another topic to the conversation. But she actually be like, why are you telling me that, like, fat, I'm this. I just like to compliment people. And actually, I just remember she quit the gym just because she told me she didn't feel like she wanna do any exercise, and also because of a man. Actually, I try to understand. I genuinely try to understand her so much, but she didn't want me to help her, actually. And to be honest, at this point, if you are in this situation, you know yourself more than anybody. And also, I want to say that you just gotta do some research about your personality, because it's not okay when a person is just describing another person. They are just highlighting their personality traits. They are just highlighting their joy, probably their qualities and stuff like that. And you be like really mad just because there are people enjoying their life. So yeah, those were the learnings she gave me.